Hello, YouTube. It's me again, Dan. D-A-N. Good old Dan. Seriously need to change that name, honestly. I'm back again, and I'm here on the 25th to talk to you about... I know that I'm wearing the same shirt as I was yesterday. It's horrible. I am here to talk to you about a word. Just a word. I know, right? A lot of you are sitting there going, huh? What? You want to talk to us about a what? What word? What word? What word? Oh god, that felt really good. Nice pop into the neck. Alright, I just got out of the shower too, and my beard is still wet. That's one thing that I didn't know about beards. They can retain moisture, like, through time and space. Yeah, I'm here to talk to you about a word. And that word is, I brought it up in my last video, it's one that I hate. It's pause. P-O-Z. Now, you might ask, why do you hate that word? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you asked it when you watched my last video. Why do you hate that word so much? The reason being is that it carries a stigma with it. And honestly, stigmas are bad. Because I identify with the positive culture, it's a subculture of a subculture, which is just fun. I got to talk about that in my cultural studies class this semester, last week. Anyways, it's a stigmatized subculture, and that word has a lot of weight with it, because the moment somebody sees the word pause, like I said in my last video, they immediately shut down and they're like, no, can't do it, can't risk my health. It's like the video that I made a while ago about the guy who, contacted me and I started asking questions, and then he assumed that I wanted to sleep with him right away when he didn't have a profile pic. I have no clue what the hell he looked like. And he assumed that I wanted to sleep with him, and then he just said, I can't risk my health, and you shouldn't be risking other people's health either. Like, I'm some sort of nun. Played one, it was a cool play, but no, not a nun. It's hilarious play. So, sorry, I need a little bit of music to calm myself down. This word has a lot of stigma about it, and I hate identifying with just the word pause. I identify with positive culture, with the positive subculture that is in the gay community. Hell, I got invited to this, and I didn't go for some reason, but I think I was sleeping. But I got invited to this dinner where the guy said, it's just gonna be a bunch of positive men together, and we're just gonna talk about what's going on. I'd really like you to come. And I was like, oh yeah, sure, I'll think about it. It's in a sketchy part of town, so no. Sorry, I'm looking at myself on my computer screen, and the way that my lips are moving, it's very weird. I know, right? Because you hear the speech coming to your ear from your mouth, and the video's not keeping up perfectly. No, a few weeks ago. But yeah, so I got invited to that dinner. I would love to do something like that on campus, with maybe doubles in the bedroom. ASU, that's the safe sex group on campus. It'd be great to get them together and be like, hey, let's have a dinner where we discuss HIV. Just HIV. Not anything else, not other STIs, STDs, those are interchangeable, I guess. Yeah. You can change one out for the other. Let me see. Friends want to know what you're doing, if you're okay. I guess that happens when certain other things happen. I'll get into that in a future video when I talk about my ex. I don't want to talk about it right now. Anyways, but the word pause it it doesn't ring true with me. I don't mind a plus symbol in my profile. I don't mind the entire word positive. Hey, I'm HIV positive. Most of the time, I just put HIV plus sign. I am HIV plus sign, and guys get it. I don't understand why we need this specific word. I don't know who came up with it. I don't know anything about it, but I know that I hate it. And here's the thing. I hate a lot of things in this world. Trust me, I do. Let me... Whoa. Okay. I hate a lot of things in this world. I hate this current election cycle. I hate the fact that I'm going bald. I started going bald at the age of 20. At the age of 20. It was 20. Yeah. I started going bald. See, look at this. Yeah, I know, right? I hate when people are lined up side by side on a sidewalk and they're walking really slowly, and you want to get around them, but and it's not just sidewalks. It's ASU main campus. It's malls, anywhere. People just do that, and I can't stand it. I hate it. But I haven't made any videos about those things because I don't find them worth the time. This word, however, and the stigma that it carries, definitely warrants time because, quite frankly, it's throwing that stigma back out into other people's faces. Like, hey, yeah, I have this disease. So what? You're gonna have to get over it. And as an HIV positive man, we can't do that. We can't just sit there and be like, oh, you're gonna have to like me no matter what because I'm a human being. I don't like a lot of human beings. Trust me, the Kardashians. So, I don't like Trump. Yeah, it's true. I don't like him. I mean, what person would, other than really racist people? I hate a lot of people, honestly. But it doesn't warrant a video, because this thing carries such a stigma with it, and we can't sit there and keep throwing it in people's faces and saying, you have to like me because I've been through so much shit with this thing. We don't have the right to do that. We really don't. We need to sit there and say, hey, yeah, I'm HIV positive, not positive, or plus sign, to show that, hey, we're still a happy-go-lucky bunch. We're good people. We really are. I've taken this thing in strides, honestly, and I'm bouncing on my bed right now. Sorry. I've taken it in strides. I basically, I hit the road running with it, and my ex, he got me in touch with one of the best doctors in the valley, and he basically said, I went through the 7 stages of grief, which I will have another video about that in the future. I went through the 7 stages of grief pretty quickly. It was like, there's the 7 stages of grief. I can't even remember what they are, but let me go ahead and take a look. 7 stages of grief. Let me see. Yeah, I went through all of it. I did the shock and denial thing. I did pain and guilt. I felt so guilty when it came to my ex, and part of that was because he was making me feel guilty, not knowingly, but he was doing it. He was, yeah. I went through my anger bargaining phase as well. I was, I would sit there and tell myself, if I just get better, maybe it'll go away eventually. It's happened to other, like 2 or 3 other people in our lifetime. I went through the depression. I reflected. I had my loneliness, which is really weird because I was in a relationship and I still felt lonely. I've gone through the upward turn with this breakup. I have reconstructed my entire life at this point, and I have accepted it. I've finally accepted it, and I find hope with the future. So I've gone through those 7 stages of grief. It was a bitch, I will tell you that, because my ex and I were fighting on a daily basis, and he didn't understand why I was going through certain things at certain times. So yeah, and I have a friend coming over to watch Divergent, and then Insurgent, so we can go see the new movie that's out in theaters right now. Can't wait for it. Ah, I love this series. Anyways, so yeah. As a community, I am going to put a call out there to anybody who is HIV positive. Stop using the word pause. Start using HIV plus or HIV positive, not pause, because quite frankly, it is throwing it in people's faces. And it is basically saying, you know what, I have this disease, but no matter what, you have to treat me like a human being. I don't have to treat a whole lot of people like a human being. Like a lot of people, I don't have to treat as a human being. I'm pretty sure that I would sit there and wave to them like they were a dog, because quite frankly, they don't deserve that kind of respect. But yeah, so pause in my book, bad word. So yeah, if you liked the video or you disliked it, feel free to show that down below. If you have any comments, questions, also go down below. I will see you with my next video, the 7 stages of grief, and how I went through them, because like I said, they were a bitch. Talk to you guys later.